Today, I'm going to be talking about the top 10 reasons that you can start a digital marketing agency today. Stay tuned. Hi, I'm Mike Mancini, and for those of you who don't know me, I'm a digital marketing agency owner. I've run my digital agency now for over 8 years, and today I'm going to share with you the top 10 reasons why I love owning a digital agency. Now, you're watching this video for a reason, so before I get started, do me a favor. Down below in the commentary, leave me a reason why you're thinking of starting a digital marketing agency. Is it because you're sick of the 9 to 5? Is it because you hate your boss? Whatever it might be, keep it clean, right? Leave it down in the comment section below. I'd love to hear about those. Let's get started. Number 1, I can work from absolutely anywhere that I want. Take a look around right now. I'm working out of an extra bedroom in our house that I've converted into an office. I started this agency out of my home 8 years ago. And as you can see, I don't have to be around clients. My clients are spread out all over North America. In fact, I was under the misconception that I needed to be local. I needed to have an office and employees and all this, and I needed to be out in front of people. Most people don't care. In the 8 years I've run my business, I've only had one person to say, you know what, I'd really like to meet you, especially since you're local. If I wasn't local, they probably could have cared less. But now with Zoom calls and things like that, if they want to hop on a Zoom call and meet you face to face, even better. You don't have to drive across town and take that extra time to meet with them. But you can give them that personal experience right from their office as well as from yours. Number 2, you don't need a lot of equipment or money. And I have another video at the end of this one. Stay tuned at the very end. You'll see a link to that about the things that you do need and what you don't need to start your own digital marketing agency. The only things that you absolutely must have are a computer, whether it's a desktop or a laptop, a decent internet connection, and a phone. You need the phone because clients are going to want to occasionally talk to you. Now, if you want to do everything by Zoom or something like that, then guess what? You don't even need a phone. So you truly only need a computer and an internet connection to start an agency. Number 3, you can niche down into industries as much as you want or don't. When I started, I was taking any business that would obviously come to me. You know, it didn't matter if they were e-commerce or service businesses or what have you. So I got good at working with all of them. However, I started finding some niches. One niche that I kind of fell into was the pest control industry. I started landing some pest control clients and they kept referring me to other people that they knew in the industry. And I started dealing with a lot of those companies. With that said, I also started to realize that home services was kind of the industry that I really enjoyed the most. So most of the companies I deal with are in the home service industry, you know, pest control, electricians, plumbers. And as I just showed you, you can go in one direction and completely pivot literally on a dime. You don't have to say, all right, over the next 6 months, I'm going to go completely into this industry. You can just start going after that one right then. You don't have to take that time to make those decisions. I have friends of mine that will only do e-commerce clients. I have other friends that only do home services, other ones that will do pretty much anything. It's really up to you. And if you have a personal preference, like let's say when you were in college, you worked as an apprentice in an electrician's office, that may be something that interests you because you have an interest in it. You have some experience. You have maybe a passion for it. You can go after just those people because guess what? You can talk to them on their level, right? Which is important, but you don't have to niche down, or you can if you want to. Number 4, and this may be a little bit corny, but it's probably one of the biggest reasons why I love having my own agency, is it's completely fulfilling. I literally get to deal with people and work in their businesses with them. And not only that, but you can help change people's lives. Now, that you may be like, well, how is that possible? Look at it this way. If you're working with a company, which I have some of them over the last 8 years, they were very small. And they started out and they didn't have really any marketing channels. They reached out to you, they trusted you, and you started doing well for them, which in turn helped them do well. Not only were they able to grow it from a one-person shop, and now they have employees and trucks, and you're touching their business, you're touching their lives. They're not only making a living for themselves and their families, but they can start taking vacations and making life memories and making their lives better because of what you do. And yes, I get paid well for what I do, but when you can get paid well, you enjoy it, and you can make an impact, that is a very, very cool job to have. Number 5, you can scale this business as slowly or as fast as you want. And some people would be like, yeah, right, it'll take months to build up. Not true at all. You can go out and find clients as fast as you can, as long as you have processes set up to where once you get a client, you know that you need to build out a campaign and run it. Maybe you hire that out. Maybe you outsource that. If that's the case, all you have to do is set up the process once and template it, right? Just set up some steps and follow those steps every single time you get a client. And maybe all you want to do is go sell, sell, sell. Also, if you want to scale, maybe you hire a commission-only salesperson to go out and get those clients. It's really up to you. I've landed 3 clients in a day multiple times in my career. In fact, just yesterday, I landed 2 in the same day. So you can scale this business as slow or as fast as you want. Number 6, and this is a cool one, and you might believe me and you might not, but it's 100% true. I run a 6-figure digital agency in less than 90 minutes a day. How do I do that? I outsource everything, right? The only thing that I really do is I sell. I outsource the rest of it. I literally come in and I open up I grab my coffee in the morning, I sit down at my desk, I check some emails, I forward some things on to the people who are doing the outsourcing projects, I respond to some, and that's about it. A lot of the time, it's not even 90 minutes a day. I spend the rest of my day doing projects that I want to help grow the business. Maybe I'm out doing sales, whatever it might be. But you can truly run a 6-figure agency in less than 90 minutes a day. Number 7, you can make really good money in this business. And I've already talked about making 6 figures with putting in very little work on a daily basis. And I refer back to that whole scaling part, right? If you want to stop your agency at 6 figures, that's fine. Stop there. If you want to make $10,000 a year extra, stop there. But you can literally scale this. If you have the right processes in place, you can scale it to 7 figures if you do it correctly. Number 8, it's a continuity income model. My clients pay me every month to go out and get them leads for their business. And some of my clients have been with me for 8 years. Over 50% of my clients have been with me for 5 years or longer. So think about that. If a client is paying you $1,000 a month and they have been with you for 5, 6, 7, 8 years, you are literally talking about $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 that one client can get you. And it's pretty cool when you start to look at that lifetime value of that client. Now, yes, you will have attrition. You will have clients that fall off. You will have clients that you fire. But the ones that work with you the longest, when you start looking at that huge chunk of money for one client, and guess what? Those are the clients that don't bother you. They love what you do. You've helped them grow their business. They are completely loyal to you. They love what you do. They don't want you to stop doing it. And they're willing to pay you month in and month out for years. And guess what? At that point, they don't even contact you. I very seldom ever get contacted by these clients unless they want to try something else out or make a change. Of course, we keep in constant contact with them, but very little hand holding is needed when you have a client like that. And those are absolutely unbelievable to have, especially when you have a whole stable of them. Number 9, you set your own hours. You're your own boss. Nobody there telling you what to do. Nobody's saying you have to be here from 8 to 5. Nobody's saying you have to work 60 hours this week. Nobody's saying you have 2 weeks of vacation, because guess what? Pick up your laptop, go on vacation. You run the show. You can grow as fast as you want. You can work in whatever niche that you want. When you have an idea on a digital agency or anything working on the internet, you can change direction like that. You can change tomorrow. You can change right now. You want to go after pest control? Go after that. You don't want to do those anymore? Don't do it. Go after these guys. Not only are you the boss, but you control the whole vision of your entire agency. You want to be an e-commerce person? Go be e-commerce. Oh, I don't want to do that anymore. I want to go work with service businesses. You can change on a dime. You're the boss. And number 10, and this is probably the biggest misconception that a lot of people that I talk to don't really understand about owning a digital marketing agency. You do not have to know digital marketing if you don't want to. That's the coolest part. You have to know a piece of it, right? To be able to talk to people, tell them what you do, and to sell your services. When you're dealing with a client, you need to be able to answer questions, but you don't have to know how to dive into an account and make changes. You can hire that out. Personally, I like to do that. I'm very analytical. I like to problem solve. So I still like to be inside some of the accounts, but I know I could not scale my agency if I was doing that every single day. So I outsourced it. However, I still am inside some of those accounts every day, which is why it takes me 90 minutes. I want to go in and find problems. I like to do that. If I wasn't doing that, it'd be less than 60 minutes a day, easily. The coolest thing is you can take a client, find them, move them over here to your outsourcers or the people that are doing the work, and then go get more clients. You have to know just enough digital marketing to sell the process. Or guess what? Or you don't. But you can actually outsource the sales process as well to a commission-only salesperson. So you're not paying them unless they make a sale. Then you take that sale and you move it over to the outsourcers, and you're not paying them unless they are doing some work. Here's the work. Now I'll pay you. Once again, this goes back to not needing a lot of equipment or money, not needing to understand digital marketing. If you just want to be behind the curtain pulling the strings, you can do that in a digital marketing agency. Now, if you want to take a deeper dive into how to start a digital marketing agency with absolutely no digital marketing experience or even no business experience, or if you want to grow your own digital marketing agency, I have a brand new course I just released called Ads Agency Unlocked. You can check it out. I will put a link in the description area below. I cover absolutely everything in this course. Everything from setting up your agency business-wise, how to go out and find new clients, how to sell them, how to talk to them, how to overcome their objections, how to, if you want to learn Google Ads, which is what my agency is based on, if you want to learn those, I teach you how to understand that. I teach you how to find people to outsource this to, what you should be charging, and so on. Everything from top to bottom, everything that I've known or learned about running a digital marketing agency over the last 8 years, I put that in that course. So do me a favor, if you want to check out more about that, hit that link down in that description area. So did you like this video? Do me a favor, hit that like button below and hit subscribe and that little bell icon so you'll be notified of when we release new videos each and every week. And I will be coming out with a lot more videos on how to run and how to scale your digital marketing agency. And over to the right-hand side, I promised you another video about what you need to start your own digital marketing agency and another related video as well. I hope you got some great value out of this, and I hope to see you soon.